Alright, welcome back everyone. We are headed north on another adventure today on the trusty old Himalayan. Now, assuming the weather holds off and we don't get any rain, I'm hoping that this will make for another really fun little excursion. Now, you might recall a couple of weeks ago, I took a trip out to a couple of the high points in the greater Flagstaff area. Specifically, I summited Mormon Mountain and Hutch Mountain. Now, the reason I chose those mountains is, well, honestly just because I like summiting high points and that they are two of the more prominent peaks in the area. Now, when I was on summitpost.org and I was downloading all of the route data for those two summits, I noticed something very interesting. In the left margin of the page, there was a distinct list of prominent peaks in the Flagstaff area, and so it gave me an idea for a challenge. I decided that I was going to download this list and set out to summit every, quote, prominent peak in the greater Flagstaff area. You guys all know how much I like climbing mountains and how much I like checking off lists, and this is in my backyard, so I thought, hey, what a great way to go explore some of the places in the area and give me a little extra motivation to actually get out there and do it. So this is exactly what we're doing today. We're headed north about 30 miles out of town to go hike up Slate Mountain. This is one of the peaks that's on this prominent peaks list for the greater Flagstaff area. Now, incidentally, there's actually a really cool feature that I'm hoping to also explore on a little detour that's in the vicinity of Slate Mountain, if the weather holds off, since we're in the neighborhood. This particular feature is another lava tube cave. Now, unlike the lava tube cave that I visited last year, that's quite large, very well known, and gets a lot of visitors, this one is a little bit more of a local secret. It's much more off the beaten path. It doesn't really get any visitors, and it's also supposedly a little bit more tricky to actually get down inside. So I'm definitely going to go check it out, see if I can get down inside, poke around a little bit in there, and just see what we can find. Now, of course, if it turns out to be really sketchy or just beyond my skill level for spelunking, then I'll get a few photos from outside and we'll move on. But I'm at least going to go check it out and see what it looks like. So that's the plan for today. We're going to try and do Slate Mountain first and then go check out this lava tube cave. All right, so there's Slate Mountain just off to the right. And we're just making our way up to the trailhead on some forest roads here. It is starting to rain a little bit, but it's just real misty. And like I said, the clouds are more stable. So I suspect the rain's just going to kind of be drizzly as opposed to thunderstormy, but we will certainly be on our toes just in case. And it looks like I can actually see some blue sky up there behind the peak. So I'm hoping that things stay pretty good. Now, of course, if we do get a downpour, this road could get very interesting on the way back, but we're gonna not think about that situation right now. So, cool. Let's just keep plugging away here and get to the trailhead. I'm gonna drop down because I have a feeling that this road is gonna get a little trickier. Call it a hunch. Never been up here before, so I really don't know, but I just have a hunch. So I'm gonna just take it nice and slow and not try to do anything heroic here. All right, well, there's a great view of Slate Mountain right there, and you can actually see the trail going to the summit. And the trail is only about 2 miles one way, so I imagine this hike's only going to take about an hour as long as I hustle a bit. So I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Now, this road is starting to get a little bit unstable. It's very loose from all the rain, so I'm kind of squirreling around a little bit. It's making me nervous, and I think I'm just, oh yes, very loose indeed. I'm picking up a lot of mud, so I think I'm actually gonna kind of sit down a little bit here. Oh man, it is quite muddy. Glad I've got better tires on the bike right now. I really hope we don't get a lot of rain because it might make the trip back even all the more interesting. Oh man, I am sliding really badly in this stuff. really badly. It's not coming out, but oh man, she's squirreling all over. I guess I was not expecting the ground to be quite this loose up here. And that's why we're just baby steps. Oh man. All right, let's just keep. Oh. 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 Wow, you guys can see that. Having some second thoughts here with this mud. You can really see how badly I'm pulling it up. But we are, and it's starting to rain. Damn. I am starting to have some serious second thoughts about this hike. Bollocks. I think I'm going to turn around. It is just getting a little bit too sketchy. Here's the deal, guys. I am sliding all over the place, and the ground is wildly unstable, and it's starting to rain, so I am going to call it because I do not want to get stuck out here with a wipeout. And yep, I'm making the command decision. Too muddy, too dangerous, too much potential for a spill. And so sometimes you gotta know when to call it, and one of those times is right now. Sorry to disappoint, my friends. I am not comfortable. Oh, she is really having a hard time on this. Man, all I want to do now is get back out to the pavement before this road gets completely unstable. Yep, the rain's really starting to come down now, and this road is just going to get worse and worse. No doubt. Oh man, it's already, yep, wildly unstable. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that was not a good experience right there. Man, this is wild. I'm just dealing with mud. I mean, that's like the weirdest thing. You have to understand, we never have mud. That is never a thing that I've had to deal with here in Flagstaff on the Himalayan, because we just don't ever get it. The roads here are so dry and dusty that this is a completely foreign experience to me. So I'm very nervous, very on edge. I have no idea how the bike is going to respond. So we've made it back to a little bit more stable ground on some rocks here, but I don't trust it. So I'm just gonna try to nurse it down and stay on some rocks as opposed to the mud, and hopefully we can just get back to pavement in one piece without incident. Man, it's so disappointing because I really wanted to go up Slate Mountain today, but I had to make the decision, and the decision was it's not the right time. Okay, now we got a lot of mud in here, and it's already getting worse. Oh man, it is really bad. Well, always an adventure. It's never a dull moment, I guess, on the Himalayan. All right, I have no idea the best way to do this bit in here, but it is quite saturated, so I'm gonna try and take it really wide. Oh man, that looks pretty deep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. My tires are just completely caked in mud, so they're not getting any purchase at all on the ground. And it's really, really unsettling. Very, very unsettling. I have no control over where my tire wants to go right now. Oh man, this is... Oh, it's really coming down. I can't even see out my visor. We have made it back to pavement. We're here, we made it, but now we're gonna get soaked riding back. Oh, good Lord. This is really, really, really awful, guys. I'm getting soaked. Absolutely soaked. But hands down, made the right decision. And we're getting flash flood warnings now. Wow. I think, at least as of now, there was no major flooding in this neighborhood, which is really good. Man, let's see, this road always gets flooded really badly. Let's see. Looks to be okay. A lot of sandbags. How about over here in the school? That looks good too. Whew, man. So far so good. So many sandbags. Well, that was thunder. All right, back home, safe and sound, all warmed up and showered. That was quite the adventure today out by Slate Mountain. Obviously, I'm disappointed I didn't actually get to do the hike or explore the cave, but I'm actually really glad I decided to turn around where I did, because even though, 2 hours later, the rains had passed, that road was absolutely horrific. It was just a soup of mud, and it would have only gotten way worse with all that rain. So, and I didn't particularly like the idea of having to hike 4 miles round trip during a torrential downpour. So, did make it home. By the time I got my rain gear on, it didn't even matter. I was already completely saturated. So, I got pretty cold. Definitely got a little hypothermic on the ride home, but like I said, I'm here, I'm all warmed up, and we'll tackle Slate Mountain on another day. So for now, I'm gonna go adjust my valves on the Trail 125 and put together the footage from today, and it'll be a fun failure video. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and we'll get out to Slate Mountain in a couple weeks. See you guys.